Good day everyone. On this video, I'm going to install Windows Server 2008 using virtual machine, set up Windows Server 2008, configure settings such as time zone, daytime, and etc., add rules, and create Active Directory users. Let's start by opening the VirtualBox. And then here you can see the interface of Oracle Virtual Machine VirtualBox Manager, and here you can see the buttons, and you can see this new button here. Click this one and then this will pop up to create a new virtual machine. For the name, I'm going to name it as Server 2008 PC. Next is this version here. You can choose Windows 2008 32-bit or 64-bit depending on your installer or ISO. So I'm going to choose this 64-bit. Click next, and then for the base memory you can choose or you can increase or decrease this one, but I recommend it to set a minimum of 1 gig or equivalent to 1024 MB. Mine, I'm going to set it as 2 gig. The processor, you can increase the CPU or decrease or set it up to 1 only. In this video, I'm going to set it up to 4. For the disk size, I'm going to set it as 32 gig, but you can increase or decrease. And that's all. This is the summary. After confirmation, you can select finish. Now, before starting this virtual machine, let's configure first the settings. Here in storage tab, click this empty and with this circle icon here, and then you can see this circle icon here again. Click it and choose a disk file. Locate the Windows Server 2008 ISO file and then open it. Now for the network tab, here it is by default attached to NAT, but let's set it to internal network. And I think that's all for the settings. So after setting it, let's click this OK and then start. So the virtual machine will start, and we'll have to install first the Windows Server 2008 on this virtual machine, and let's wait to finish loading. here, choose a language, and then after choosing language, you can click this next button and install now. For this one, you can choose Windows Server 2008, Hard Standard, and the architecture type is 64-bit, and then click Next. Click this I accept the license terms. Next, and then you have two options for the type of installation, and since this is the first time we are going to install Windows, click this custom, not this upgrade one. For the disk, for the drive, we can just select this next button, or if you want to partition this drive, you can do that by clicking this new button. So let's partition it. For the partition one, I will set up to 15 gig, and then format, and this to set it to remaining free space, and then after click this, click the primary partition that you want to kung saan mo gustong i-locate or i-save yung OS or operating system. So ito yung pinili ko, Drive 0 Partition 2. After selecting, click this next button. And for the installation, it may take some time, so be patient. So your virtual machine will start after installing. Here you don't press any key to continue the installation, else this will make your virtual machine go to installation process again. So here you can see this blue screen here, and then you can see this begin install. Let's click it. For the first booting of your Windows virtual machine, you must change the password. Here, and going to choose 1234 as your password, and this will appear. The value provided for the new password does not meet the length, complexity, or history requirements. So, para ma-solve yung issue na yun, kailangan natin mas strong na password. So, kailangan may maliit at malaki letters, minimum of 8, and mayroong isang special characters. So that's the minimum requirements of setting a password. After that, you can click enter, and your password has been changed. So now we can see the Windows Server, interface niya. You can see the start. So after booting up, this will pop up, and we're going to use this one to configure some settings of Windows Server 2008. First, let's configure the time zone. So you can select, or you can click this change date, and wait, first change time zones. Select the UTC plus 8, yung itong Beijing, since ito yung pinaka-accurate na malapit sa Pilipinas, or kasing oras ng Pilipinas, and click OK. For the here, ito naman, date and time. Time is 5:00 AM. And then it's February 2. So that's it. And then for the network, let's configure it. Click this local area connection, click this properties, and then you can see here the internet protocol version 4, TCP IPv4. So let's double click this that one, and then click natin tong use the following IP address. So yung IP address ng virtual machine nito ay magkaiba sila ng IP address ng sa computer ko talaga. So here we can see that the configuration IP address is this one. If we check our IP address on our computer, hindi sila magkaparehas. Ayan. And ito. So, ngayon, papalitan natin yung IP address niya at gagawin natin magkatulad itong computer natin, IP address ng computer natin, itong virtual machine. So, 192.168.26.1. For the subnet mask is 255.255 cents. And click OK. Okay, and then close. For the next part, let's change the computer name and domain. Click this change, and I'm going to set it as server 2008. For the domain, I'm going to choose website. So it doesn't work. For now, let's choose this web group and set it as TP. Click OK. And after changing the computer name and the work group, I think we need to restart our computer, our virtual machine, and then start now. So after starting, you will see this press Control plus Alt and delete. But after doing it, you will not really, hindi naman yun yung talagang magagawa mo. So let's try. So you will see this one, but uh, hindi naman yun talaga yung gusto natin. Para maayos to, you can see this input uh, navigation here and then keyboard. On the keyboard, select this insert control alt delete and that will solve the problem. Type your password and then uh, your desktop should open. So after setting up the settings such as the time zone, the network, now we will going to add routes. So this will pop up again, the initial configuration task, and then here on the customize this server, we can click this add routes. So you will see this window here, and then click next. Check the Active Directory domain service, and then add required feature, and then click next, and then install. Hintayin natin mag-install yung Active Directory domain services. So, ayun, na-install na natin yung Active Directory Domain Controller. And instead na i-close natin siya, and then buksan pa natin yung panibagong wizard para sa Active Directory Domain Services Installation Wizard, i-click na natin to directly here. And then this will open. Wag na click this next button, next, and then we can choose this create a new domain in a new forest. So I'm going to type here to beside. So antay lang natin. And then after that, ito naman yung next part. I'm going to choose Windows Server 2008 R2 and then next. And then ito lang naman yung kailangan natin, DNS server, next. And then ayan, this part, you should click this yes here. And then next, for the password, I'm going to try 1234 a weak password. I'm not sure if that will work, so it was not. So let's choose a stronger password. So para maging strong yung password mo, kailangan mo ng malaking letter, maliit na letter, minimum of 8 characters, and by numbers, and last is my special characters such as exclamation point, underscore, and etc. After that, click next, next, and hintayin lang natin na matapos yung installation ng DNS. So after that, click this finish button and then your PC needs to restart. So after ng pag-reboot ng computer nyo, after installing Active Directory, ah, I think medyo matagal-tagal ulit. Yung iti-take niya na oras para matapos ah, yung pag-loading. So here, solve this issue, go to input, keyboard, and then insert Control Alt Delete, type your password, and that should open your Windows Server 2008.